All right, thanks for joining us in sports this morning. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, and the ICPC have commenced investigations into the utilization of the 12 billion naira federal government intervention fund released to the Nigeria Football Federation, NFF, for players' wages and bonuses. The fund was approved by Mr. President in 2024 to clear outstanding payments owed to Nigeria's national teams. Now, a top source familiar with the matter confirmed on Thursday that some officials linked to the matter had been invited by investigators and had provided statements. In fact, the source said that they have been under our radar before now. We invited some officials over to our offices and they gave their statements. Presently, they are on administrative bail. We have not ended our investigation. And the disclosure was contained in a letter signed by Onoja Joshua. If you're watching on YouTube, the letter is also on your screen, and this is on behalf of the General Secretary of the NFF in response to a request for the disclosure of financial records and utilization logs relating to the fund. And the letter dated 18th August was addressed to the principal partner of Cromwell and Okeke following correspondence dated August 7, but received by NFF on August 11. Now, in 2024 January, before the 2023 AFCON, it was reported that President Tinubu had approved the payment of outstanding funds owed by the federal government to the Super Eagles and other national teams. According to a statement on the X handle of the Tinubu's media center, the payment covered 15 months of outstanding salaries owed to senior national team coaches, as well as allowances and other payments due to the senior men's, women's, and under-20 national teams. Fast forward to November 2025, the Super Eagles boycotted training in Rabat, Morocco, ahead of a crucial World Cup qualifier against Gabon, citing unpaid allowances. In April 2026, it was reported that some members of the 2023 and 2025 sets of the Nigeria's men's under-20 team, the Flying Eagles, also lamented that the NFF owed them 1.5 billion naira, covering qualification bonuses for participating in 6 major tournaments within the period, as well as pre-tournament camps allowances covering about 65 days. Now, the latest probe comes amid persistent public concerns over the administration of Nigerian football and the recent failure of the Super Eagles to qualify for the 2027 FIFA Women's World Cup. Of course, you know the Super Eagles also failed to qualify for the World Cup that was just concluded in United States, Canada, and Mexico. Well, the Confederation of African Football has unveiled the best 11 of the 2026 WAFCON, with Cameroon dominating, leading the way with multiple players recognized for their performances, followed by Malawi and Morocco. Algeria and Zambia also secured places in the team. Cameroon goalkeeper Mikeli Bihina was selected between the posts, while the defensive line features Algeria's Ines Bellemou, Morocco's Nohilia Benzina, and Hanane Eit El Haj, alongside Cameroon's Miriam Njadu. The midfield comprises Cameroon's Monique Ngok, Malawi's Temwa Chawinga, and Algeria's Marin Defour. Malawi's attacking threat was further represented by Tabita Chawinga, who joins Morocco's Maringa and Zambia's Barbara Banda in the forward line. Cameroon's Valentine Nguele was named head coach of the best 11 following her team's campaign. Well, for the Super Falcons, they were eliminated by Cameroon in the quarterfinals. They did not have any player included in the best 11. I mean, were we really expecting that? Not really. And still talking about women's football, FIFA has unveiled the match schedule for the 2027 Women's World Cup in Brazil, confirming the dates and venues for all 64 matches across 8 host cities. In a post on FIFA's website on Thursday, the schedule was announced at the home of FIFA in Zurich, Switzerland, during the live draw for the preliminary phase of the Women's World Cup 2027 playoff tournament. Now, host Brazil will open the tournament at the iconic Estadio de Maracana in Rio de Janeiro on Thursday, the 24th of June, before playing their remaining group stage matches at the Arena Itaquera in Sao Paulo on Tuesday, June 29, and the Estadio Nacional in Brasilia on the Sunday, the 4th of July. Now, each of the 8 host cities will stage at least 7 matches, including a minimum of 1 knockout fixture. Brasilia, Porto Alegre, Recife, and Salvador will host matches through the round of 16, while Belo Horizonte and Fortaleza will join Rio de Janeiro and Sao Paulo as quarterfinal venues. FIFA President Gianni Infantino said the tournament will provide an opportunity to showcase the growth of women's football while allowing fans and communities across Brazil to play a central role. The Maracanã will make history by becoming only the third stadium to host both a men's FIFA World Cup final and a women's World Cup final. And finally, let's move over to what's happening in the transfer market, where Barcelona have signed defender Joao Cancelo on a free transfer, the Spanish champions said yesterday. The fullback arrives as a free agent and signs until June 30, 2029, said Barca in a statement. Portugal international Cancelo terminated his contract with Saudi Arabian side Al Hilal in order to return to Camp Nou. The 32-year-old has previously spent 2 loan spells with Barca, including in the second half of last season, helping Hansi Flick's side retain La Liga. Cancelo played in Portugal, Spain, and Italy before joining Man City in 2019. Well, he follows Rodri, Anthony Gordon, and Karim Adeyemi to Barca this summer, with the Catalan Giants still looking to sign a striker after the departures of Ferran Torres and Robert Lewandowski. Barca were hoping, of course, to sign the big man, Atletico Madrid's Julian Alvarez, but have to look elsewhere, with the Rojiblancos refusing to let the Argentina international move. On Sunday, Flick's team will begin their La Liga campaign against LK. Well, that's all we have for you on sports this morning.